Hey, it's Dan from Bucket List Fit, and if you're struggling with working out, don't worry, there's a new trend you can do. It's called crawling to your fitness. So I'm going to take a look at that and see if that's a great way to get fit. So the title of the article, Get Ready, Set, Crawl. Yes, crawling, the new fitness trend for 2017. Right off the bat, if you're intrigued by this in any way, don't be. So basically, the reason why this type of stuff is trending all the time and people jump onto it and buy into it is because it's just so easy. It tells you it's going to work just as well as eating well and working out, except you just have to crawl, which is pretty much laying down. Throw away your spin bike, ballet shoes, kettlebells. First of all, who used to do ballet and then says, okay, I'm going to start crawling for fitness? That just doesn't even make sense. Okay, so crawling is not going to work because it's an easy way to fitness. And anytime you choose an easy way to fitness, it's just simply never going to work because you're already justifying to yourself, okay, I'm only going to do it if it's easier, if I choose the easier option. So let's say for this crawling option, they tell you to do it 4 times a week for 30 minutes a day. But you've already justified the fact of doing crawling. So instead of 4 times a week, over time you're just going to justify doing 3 times a week, and then maybe 2 times a week. And instead of 30-minute sessions, maybe you'll do 28-minute sessions or 25-minute and then 20-minute. And you keep justifying it all the way down to the point where you just do nothing. You skip the workout and then you lose your motivation. You don't work out for 2 or 3 weeks and then you're done again. And these things happen all the time, over and over and over and over and over. It's the same thing every time. It sounds cool. Well, it doesn't sound cool to me, but it sounds cool to some people. It sounds easy to some people. It's not as scary as doing a real workout plan. It's just not going to work. So do not crawl to your fitness. Instead of choosing something that just seems easy, choose something that challenges you, that you actually want to do. 209 shares, which is sad. Hopefully most of these shares are just people passing it on as a joke. But just don't fall into marketing stuff like this. Just look to the people that are already fit, Olympians, pro athletes, and what do? They do not crawl to stay fit. And they do not all do the same workout plan either. So instead of thinking about what you can do, what's the best exercise, what's the easiest exercise, what's the secret, there is no secret. The actual exercises themselves don't really matter. That's the secret. The reality is you need to have a reason to go to the gym and to start pursuing something that you can start striving towards and get better at. For example, pro athletes and Olympians, none of them do the same type of working out. They don't do any of the same exercises, most of them. If you look right across the board from sport to sport, rowers, badminton players, volleyball players, basketball players, skiers, runners, sprinters to marathoners, it's all different, right? Yet they're all fit. Why? So the exercise doesn't matter. It's the attitude and the reason why you're working out is what matters. So crawling, there's no real reason there. You're just doing it because it sounds easy. Instead, stop looking for this stupid easy thing and start looking for something that actually makes you have to become a better person. And that's scary and that's hard and that's not the thing you want to hear. You want to hear, well, what's the quick fix? But there is no quick fix. What you need to do is find something that you're willing to do for the rest of your life, because that's the only way to stay fit. You can't just work out for 4 months and then take a year off, and then work out for 4 months and then take a year off. You need to do something every day or almost every day for the rest of your life to stay fit for the rest of your life. So basically choose something you would actually like to do. Your first 5K, marathon, whatever, it doesn't matter. Here's a link below to find a good starting goal for you if you're not really sure what you'd like to go after. I've been training successfully for the last 5 years and I've always just had some sort of goal to go after, and then once I got that goal, I would just pick something new. So it started out with a 10K, half marathon, triathlon, and then half Ironman, and now a full Ironman. But it doesn't have to be about that either. It can be weightlifting, it can be CrossFit. Like CrossFit works to get in shape, but only if you're trying to strive to become a better CrossFitter. Is that the right word? For example, if you signed up for a CrossFit competition and you started training specifically for that, that's when you would see gains, because you'd be trying to achieve a goal. But if you just go to CrossFit just because your friends are doing it and you just barely put your time in, you don't really push that hard in there because you have nothing to push for, that's usually when your drive slowly sizzles out and you quit, or you don't see results because you're not really pushing yourself and you quit, right? So find something for you. Definitely don't crawl. I guarantee you there's no person in this world that can crawl to stay fit for the next 20 years. That'll get way too boring, way too fast. So hopefully you can find the reason why you should be working out. Choose that thing, get a plan, and go after it. Succeed, repeat. Simple as that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.